Okay guys, this is my attempt at filming hopefully a decent looking video. So I want to re-gear my lathe, as these little 7-inch lathes are belt driven, but it, for whatever reason, only has like a 1 to 2 gear reduction in the belt drive on this side. So I'm starting off by simply trying to make sure that the RPM readout on the machine is telling me the exact RPM of the machine. So to do that, I have black tape. Some of you, I'm hoping, haven't seen this method. If you haven't, I thought it was fantastic when I first saw it. It was just kind of one of those scientific or technological breakthroughs that I didn't know about. And it's really simple. So if you need to know the RPM of something, like this shiny chuck, of course, will reflect light, but hopefully the black tape won't as much. And I have this Nico, you can see that, touchless RPM gauge. I got acetone all over it a moment ago, but it's just got a test button and a memory button that shows your last 3 tests when you pushed it. So I'll start out by turning the lathe on here, slow speed. Now I do have overhead lights on, and this thing, for whatever reason, I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't give me an accurate reading when I first tried it. It turns out it detects the flashing of that tape going by, right? So it's sending out a laser, which is more like a red light, not necessarily a laser. But my display is showing 421 RPM, and like I'm getting weird readings, 1400, 140. If I turn off this overhead light up here, now I've just got the flashlight from the phone on it, and now it's reading 419 RPM. So very accurate, really close to what the display on the machine is reading. So as long as you hit that tape, it's causing that reflection to pulsate, and this digital tachometer picks that up. So we'll see if I go up faster here. It's about 1,000 RPM on the readout. The tachometer is showing me 1,260 RPM. 1260, I'm going to call it. 1262, my display is reading 1269. Now I'm going to step out of the way and go full speed here. Display is reading 2400. RPM or tachometer is reading 2484. So, and I also wanted to know what my slowest speed available is, because the whole point in this is to re-gear the lathe to lower it. Speed reduction equals more torque. I don't need 2400 RPMs on the top end. That's crazy for any lathe that I know of. So I'm getting a minimum right now 54, 60 maybe RPM. That's showing 83, 61, 62. And that's a minimum. At that speed, I can stop it with my hand. So that's a problem. The motor doesn't have enough torque down there at that low RPM. So my goal is to put in different belt pulleys. I've 3D printed some samples. I may have to put in a jack shaft and move the motor back, but hopefully I'll film that so that when the motor's running here at 200 RPM, my spindle is, now it's running at 300. When I'm done, it should be running at 150 or less. because I'm trying to go at least 1 to 2 more, you know, than what it is now. I have this jack shaft that should lower the ratio. It should cut the speed in half from what it is now, therefore doubling the torque. So that's what I'm working on. I've already ordered some belts. I've got the original belt, which is, you can't even find out what belt pitch this is. It's a timing belt. You know, it's just 90 teeth. Who knows what pitch it is? These are metric 5mm timing belts, about 9mm wide. I ordered these on Amazon. You can see here they're 430 and 400mm long. So I've got kind of a variety here to use. And I've ordered some pulleys. So here's what was going to be my motor pulley. It may or may not be now, but we'll find out. Right now the motor pulley is a 16 tooth or 17 tooth pulley, and I want to get that down to 10 or 12 and hopefully up the spindle pulley from the 32 that it is up to, I've ordered a 40. I don't know if I can fit a 40 in here because of this cover, the, you know, belt. Let me turn that light back on. The belt runs in behind this cover, and so it has to get from the motor up. You know, if I put too big a pulley either up here, then I'll end up running into some of this stuff here with the belt. But I'll play it by ear and see how that goes. This is my new 4-jaw chuck I ordered, so I'm really happy with. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video sucks less than the rest.